Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Relax, my hair fell down, so it's still me. Horrible news, but expected, and I wonder who's going to be next. Scott Ritter's channel was deleted by YouTube. Supposedly he was banned. This is what Russia Today and Sputnik report. Let's start with Sputnik. YouTube deletes Scott Ritter's channel 4 hours ago. So, the veteran former US Marine Corps intelligence officer, UN weapons inspector, geopolitical observer, and Sputnik contributor has spent over a year providing incisive commentaries about NATO proxy war against Russia in Ukraine, challenging the Western mainstream narrative and offering his own perspective on the origins of the crisis. Google-owned video hosting giant YouTube has deleted Scott Ritter's YouTube channel. A banner reading, and I'm quoting, "This account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy prohibiting hate speech," end quote, greets anyone trying to navigate to Ritter's channel. So this is what they show, the snapshot. This is the snapshot, according to these guys. It says shot of the page you will see if you try to navigate to Scott Ritter's YouTube channel. The company did not provide any information about the nature of these alleged multiple or severe violations, end quote. Well, we're very familiar with this kind of community guidelines. Or how Ritter's most Ukrainian crisis-related commentaries and interviews constitute hate speech, end quote. YouTube allows for user-based reporting of any alleged, quote-unquote, hate speech, prompting concerns from content creators over the years, and the video hosting giant lets organized online activists to silence voices and views that they might not like or agree with, or which challenge important state or corporate narratives. Ritter reacts, and this is what he said. "There was never any hate speech involved in any of the episodes of the Scott Ritter show, unless one views unique content from silenced voices hateful," end quote. Ritter wrote, and I'm quoting again, "Knowledge is power, ignorance is weakness. YouTube thought its sanctions makes America and Americans weak," end quote, he added. This is his post, Scott Ritter. "Over the course of the past year, I have had the privilege of working in collaboration with Soloviev Live to bring important Russian voices to an American Western audience through the Scott Ritter show. Today, YouTube canceled my channel used to air the show, calling it, quote-unquote, hate speech, without providing either a warning or citing an example. There was never any hate speech involved in any of the episodes of, quote-unquote, the Scott Ritter show, unless one views unique content from silenced voices hateful. This is the latest in a series of actions by YouTube to silence Russian voices, and represents the living manifestation of the diseases of Russophobia, So this is what he said. And again, he added some more. I think this is on Twitter, I'm guessing. Anyway, you can check that out and figure out what happened. And we got Russia Today, YouTube bans Scott Ritter, and we have the site has completely scrubbed the channel of the former US intelligence officer, who has repeatedly voiced support for Russia. The YouTube has terminated the account of former US spy Scott Ritter and deleted all of his videos on the platform, according to Ritter. The Google-owned social media giant accused his channel of violating the terms of service. Writing on X, formerly known as Twitter, Ritter stated that his channel, the Scott Ritter Show, through which he attempted to import Russian voices to an American Western audience, had been flagged for the same thing, and so on. So this is, my friends, what happened to Scott Ritter. The gatekeepers of the truth. What can you do? I remember when I was here in college, university in the United States of America, they told me, work within the system. How can you work within the system, let's say, with YouTube? How? How? Not posting? I guess that's what's called work within the system. Can you do anything? Basically not. Just keep your mouth shut, tell the approved narrative, and pay taxes and consume. Basically, that's all you need to do as a new plantation member. So he's not going to be the only one. He's not going to be the only one. You know, they give you, and I'm not talking about YouTube. It's not YouTube. It is others. It is others that, control certain things, where they give you the mirage that you live in a free society and you have free speech. But you can see how much free speech you got when you start, asking questions that are uncomfortable or discussing certain issues. Then they will bring you back and they will give you some little clues or hints. Hey, too much, go back. And if you don't go back, they will just cancel you like this. Now, I did not watch any of Scott Ritter's shows. Unfortunately, I listened to him talk, I think on 2 occasions. He was invited by other media analysts and intelligent person, what can I tell you? And thoughtful. Maybe he's too thoughtful for his time or the location. But where can you go? Because if you go, let's say, to Russia and you would say the same thing you would do, let's say, in Russia, talking about certain things, the same thing would probably happen to him. Now, I don't look at Russia as being the whatsoever the pinnacle or the absolute truth and the guys are perfect or anything. No, far from that. But these guys pretend that. This is even more shocking because these guys tell you that there's freedom of speech, this, the greatest country, the greatest this, free people, free business, blah, 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 blah. And then you got things like this. Now, I don't know what he said. I'm not here to defend him. I'm here to defend freedom of speech. I think, but that's my view, that free speech is not, it is, how should I put it? It's not intended not to hurt anybody's feelings. I think you should be allowed to embarrass people or even what he's accused of in his speech, as long as you don't act. And I gave you these examples many times. You walk down the street and you see a beautiful woman. As a man, certain thoughts might come and certain feelings and some certain blood goes in certain areas. It doesn't mean that you're going to jump and you're going to do whatever your imagination started. And even if you say something to your guy, hey, that's a beautiful woman over there. Nowadays, let's call this and this and that. Are you supposed to say she's an ugly woman? No, because that's going to be the other side. So you're going to keep your mouth shut or lie, pretend, fake. Well, my friends, I made a video yesterday, I think I did, about how I see the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And I said, now arrest me or something like that. And I read a comment and he said that I'm going to be next to be shut off. But I'm not that important whatsoever. I understand that. But if they start, and he's not like, to say, oh, he's not like everybody. He's someone, Scott Ritter. He's not like Weasel or anything like that. But if they start banning people, let's say with 70,000 subscribers, that means they are very, very insecure of their position. And that's why if you don't see me around, it's not because I took a vacation to Tahiti or something like that and retire there with some ladies. No, it's not going to be that case. I told you there are only 3 options if you don't hear from me here or anywhere else, is, as I said, these guys banned me. And if I ban me, I'm going to be on many other platforms, which I already am on Rumble here and there. These guys arrested me, or I just went to meet whomever they say is out there, if you know what I mean. So, Sorry to hear this, and little by little, instead of having more freedom of speech, we have less. But there are some people who supposedly are the gatekeepers of what is acceptable and what not acceptable. They have PhDs in, I don't know, good manners or something, and you get banned by a, I don't know, no offense to this, a 27-year-old guy who's going to say, click Ritter, you're out. And if you look at what that guy did, how much that guy knows, and the guy who just pushed the button to turn off his channel, that person, you're gonna see who has the power. Who has the power? The same. Look at Biden. Look at Kamala Harris. These guys have the power. So anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.